overreaction Monday based on Alabama losing now. They have one loss. Do they miss the college football playoff?
So let's work it through here. Clemson, boy, that's the last day. Saturday was the last day. They won't be part of the Final Four.
I think you're right.
Okay, they're in. I mean, they just dismantled NC State. That wasn't even close.
Yeah.
And Minnesota bounced Penn State out of that top four.
Boat.
Congrats to Minnesota, which has a shot, a clear path to this Final Four basket. All they got to do is sweep their last three at Iowa, Northwestern, and then Wisconsin, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then win a Big Ten championship game, presumably against the Ohio State.
Maybe Penn State again.
That's right. If Penn State beats the Ohio State in a couple weeks.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the business of my alma mater lurking.
True.
So let's play that out. Minnesota has a clear path. So Clemson's in. Clemson's not losing.
They're not going to. I can't see them losing.
LSU, I think LSU is in, period, based on that.
Even if they lose.
If they lose twice, they're out. If they lose over their last remaining games somehow over the last remaining games and still make the SEC championship game and lose to Georgia, then they're out.
Right.
But a one-loss LSU still gets in. They're in.
Even if they lose to Georgia?
In the SEC championship game?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if, again, these are the things too, and we have to sit here too and keep in mind, what if Ohio State loses to Minnesota in a Big Ten championship game on the last play? And they look great. And you tip your cap to Minnesota. Well, Ohio State's out. They lose their Big Ten championship game, and they get to go over. Even a one-loss Alabama doesn't even play in the SEC championship game. Of course they do. That's why Alabama's in deep trouble. But they're still Alabama. They're still Nick Saban. This is still a television show that they're going to want ratings for. They're going to have to piss somebody off considerably to put Alabama in off of that one.
So nobody from.
I think LSU makes it.
Nobody from Big 12, nobody from Pac-12.
I think Big 12 and Pac-12 can sneak in over Alabama, and maybe they should, right? Or Baylor. If Baylor goes undefeated, Baylor plays Oklahoma and Texas to finish up their season. They also have one more game, too. I don't remember what their last game is off the top of my head. They just beat TCU in a triple overtime game. So they beat Oklahoma. They beat Texas. They win their last one. They're undefeated in the Big 12 championship game, presumably having to beat Texas and Oklahoma again.
Yeah, Kansas is their finale.
Yeah, that's right. They're against the Hat. They visit the Hat for the final game. Les Miles.
Yeah.
Then the conference championship, they'll probably have to beat Oklahoma and Texas again. If they win all those games, they should be in the college football playoff. Lots more football left to be played, but there's many paths to the basket that teams have much better position today than Saturday because Alabama lost this game. But don't forget, Oklahoma's one loss against Kansas State. Oregon's one loss.
Week one against
Auburn.
Fluke play against Auburn. Yeah.
Right. Fluke play against Auburn.
Yeah.
Alabama's one loss.
Number one LSU.
Correct. And almost damn near pulled it off. Despite how great LSU looked. I'm telling you, man, they're going to want them in there. So, yes, that's an overreaction that Alabama's going to miss the playoffs. They're going to want them in there.
They're going to want them in there, but...
So they'll win their last few. If they win the Iron Bowl,
okay.
I'm just going to throw the Western Carolina game, whatever they got. Slappy University, with all due respect.
Let's see. Yeah.
Slappy State?
Yeah, WCU, Western Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies. But Oregon and Utah win the Pac-12. Even if Oklahoma and Oregon win the Pac-12 and they have one loss and Alabama's sitting there with one loss and they take care of business against Auburn significantly. Telling you, man, you have to sit back there and you're going to think real hard about it before leaving Nick Saban home.
I mean, I understand that's what's best for television, but it's not exactly fair in a sense they didn't win their conference championship.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.